Get recorded. Hello, salutations.
Hello, everybody. The all 0 folks that are here. We're gonna do that morning thing and get this shared out. Get that changed. Go away. There we go. Off to Twitter we go.
Well, let me share it to my story. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Justin.
Here.
Hi,
Ryan's
Ryan.
here.
Thanks for sharing, Ryan.
Yes, thanks for sharing. Everybody hit that share button. As the kids would say, mash that share button.
I'm going to go back to school and use that, and nobody's going to know what I'm saying.
Dustin's here. What is up? Cameron's here. All right, let's get this shared over to the page so everybody can find it there. Share it on over to.
Hey, Tina.
Tina's here. What's going on? Let's see. Let's share it over at that. Nope, that didn't work.
All right, so to get everybody hyped while Sean is sharing it out to everything, I'm going to share the Kickstarter video with you. I have it loaded separately, and then we'll make this thing go live. So here's the video. So that is the Kickstarter video that'll be at the top of the Kickstarter campaign when we get ready to launch it here in a second. So welcome everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Yep, Fortress Forney is live and in person with both producer and artist this evening. Say hi, Forney.
Howdy. So let's see. We got Dustin's here, Brian's here, Husto's here, Rodney's here, Tina's here, Perry's here, Christy's here, and I can't remember if I said Ryan and Justin are here. Cameron's here.
Brian's here.
Go, everybody go mash that share button as soon as producer A launches the Kickstarter and makes it live.
All right. I'm going to add this puppy in here. We ready?
Let's do it. Make it happen, Captain.
I have read the rules, ladies and gentlemen. Not in details, but I have read the rules. Launch.
What's up, Rob?
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
Oh wait, I got a sound effect for that.
You're gonna be too late. Maybe. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, there we go. Yay!
Kickstarter is live.
All right, so we should probably tell everybody what this book's about.
We should probably do that. So does it work if I still go to the URL? Does that go now that the page is live? It does. All right. So yeah, everybody go mash that share button. And we're already up to 211 with 2 backers. Woohoo!
All right, I'm coming, Pina.
Okay, you're doing that. I'm gonna go to Facebook, maybe.
All right, here's the Kickstarter link. You can also go to scarlethuntress.com and it will divert you to the actual page. So this is Scarlet Huntress number 5. For those of you that have been around for a while, Scarlet is a labor of love of ours. We've been working on this book for, I think it's 18 years. Yeah, I'm going to get down to my timeline here. 19 years. So her first appearance was in 2004. And then we've launched 4 books, a coloring book, 2 versions of the Cryptids book, a children's book version, all sorts of stuff. So this is going to wrap up the first story arc. Issues 1 through 5 will be a contained story arc, and then hopefully open the door to the next story arc, which we are already planning. So the story's been written. Sean's working on the art.
Telling Jesse he's a slacker.
Why is Jesse a slacker?
I don't know. He's messaging Nate and I, not realizing the Kickstarter's launching.
No, that's helpful.
Yeah. So where are we at? We're at the series synopsis. Wow, that's blurry. Yeah, it is what it is. The Kickstarter's up. Everybody can read stuff in details. We got 2 videos on there. The one you saw, and then you got one to preview some of the pages that are in progress.
You want me to play that one?
Let's come back to that.
Okay.
Scroll down. We can go through some of the packages and some of the various covers that I've been sharing throughout the week. Which
so there's your main covers. Hi, Bobby.
All right, we got a message already on the Kickstarter we'll have to respond to. If you're watching live, we will check that and touch base with you. But let's see. We're 406 with 6 backers. We're getting so close. So all the individual covers are up there, A through F. A, B, C, E were all me. D, we got Matt Horak, who did this awesome piece that I colored up that we made the cover there. And cover F, if you guys caught me live last night with Jacob Baird, Jacob did some stellar inks on that cover. You have an option for one of the packages and for an add-on, correct, to do the metal covers, and your choice of which metal cover. Pretty sure I wasn't paying attention to my question.
Sorry, I was responding to the Kickstarter message.
Gotcha.
What was your question?
And the covers, the metals, they're available as an add-on and a package, right?
Yes, they are.
So if
you can back any package you want and add a metal cover of your choice.
And we got sets of books for anybody that hasn't picked up any of the previous issues. You can get them as a set, you can get them as add-ons, and then we've got a collector's box set, a mystery box set, where you can get all those previous issues, and you can check out the finer details. But the mystery box set, you're going to get a couple of exclusive variants in there, and all of those are coming in some nice fancy boxes. We have one box to demo for everybody. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Hang on. I got to take the postcards out of it. I can't see because I have comments up. So hang on, let me take my comments down. Okay, there, now I can see. So this is available as an add-on. This is the 1-inch box. See if I can scoot that. This has some lovely Rodney Fike, Sean Forney Mothman art on the back. And it has the Frazetta piece that's on the front, which is also available as a print. in the campaign, but this box is 1 inch tall. So it currently holds the current set of books in it, but all the new boxes are going to be 2 inches. So they're going to be double width to hold more stuff, more swag. We are also going with a glossy box for the new ones. This one is more of the matte box, but it's a clamshell. It opens up. It's white on the inside.
And we're going for that 2-inch box because this is a 48-page book that we tried to price appropriately. We scoped out what we did in the past. We scoped out all of our friends and what they've been doing. So correct me if I'm wrong, that first package where you get a physical book is $12, I think is what we settled on.
Yep.
$12. So there's that. So you're getting a 48-page book, and the field guide is 84 pages, plus issue 1's 48 pages. So that's why we made it a hefty box. But we figured you could also use the box to take stuff to cons to get signed, things like that. So try to make it multi-purpose. Edward is here. And I forgot to mention, should have mentioned as we were going through the covers, that werewolf cover is only available for the first 72 hours. So that'll end.
I'm going to scroll back to that.
So that's cover B. When's that end? Sunday?
Saturday night at midnight.
Saturday night at midnight. Because I'm going to be at Garden State Comic Fest. Link in comments. Yes, the link is in the comments, Josh. Or just type in scarlethuntress.com. I think producer A is helping me out. So yeah, nobody's going to see me move the mouse because you've got it on your end. But cover B, the werewolf, it's a great Capullo homage. It is only available till Saturday at midnight. So,
but I do have it as an add-on until Saturday at midnight too. So if you wanted to back for a different package and add the exclusive 72-hour cover to you, you have until Saturday at midnight.
Look at that. Both producers are throwing a link in the comments for Jalen Warner. Mr. Sirloin. Kevin's here. What's up, Kevin? Thank you.
We already sold this one. So the J. Scott Campbell 1 of 1 cover D in the red virgin red metal covers, that one is gone. I will mark it and put up a new graphic later tonight.
Cameron has a question. Is B included in the all cover set or the box set? I'm going to say no because it's limited to the 72 hours. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
So Cameron, if you're interested in that one, you can pledge towards that one and add on other stuff, or you can do that as an add-on until Saturday at midnight.
You do get it if you do the $200 box set of covers. You do get it as the cover art on the box, but you don't get that book.
Michael, what's going on? How we doing?
So explain the red metals.
So the red metals. So it took me a long time to convince producer A to do this.
And we did it last night.
When I was live with Jacob Bear last night when he was launching his Kickstarter, which spread the wealth, folks. Check out Jacob's Kickstarter, Death Notice. I'm working on that book as well. Jacob did exactly what I wanted to do, which I've been trying to explain for months now. A 1 of 1. They're going to be a monochromatic red, as you see there. We kind of tried to emulate. Steph tried to emulate anyway the metal look. So it'll be a metal 1 of 1 cover. So it's the only one going to be made. And you can take your pick other than the J. Scott Campbell cover D. That one has already been claimed. So the rest are still open to grab and get. But you're going to be the only person with it. And you get to say, hey, I've got 1 of 1. It's all mine. There you go. I wanted to do it as set at first, but I thought that was going to be too crazy. So we gave you the option. You can pick which one you want.
Would have been a very expensive set. But
it would have been an expensive set. Rob, thank you, sir. So we are under $300 away from funding, folks. Mash that share button. I'm going to keep saying that because it's like my new favorite thing. So what else we got in here? We got sketches. So We what's the word I'm looking for?
Enlisted the help.
No, the volunteer, but you telling somebody they're going to do it.
Recruited.
We voluntold our friends, Rodney, Jamie Snell, Nate Lovett, that they're going to do some sketches for this package that's up there on the screen right now. It's going to be a 6x9 sketch that it's going to be random. If you back it, you're going to get one of us doing a sketch on a 6x9. I don't know if everybody's going to get a card, but I decided to test that out to make some reels for the Instagram because everybody loves the reels. So maybe we'll do that. So that's one option to get a piece of original art. There is the option to get a full color sketch on the SketchUp cover. Yeah, game show host. I'm trying. The SketchUp cover we're gonna get printed on the Bristol stock. So one side will have the printed color image, the other side will be open for a sketch. Totally stealing that idea from all of our friends like Marat, Ryan, everybody else we know that's been doing them lately. The original art. So Steph planned ahead. You can see little versions of the original art in that image there. But if you go and click that link, it will take you to a PDF to where you can see it bigger. There you go.
Hang on.
So if you want to see,
hang on.
You want to see the original art fly by super fast.
I said I was scrolling to the top. Give me a second. Okay. So it's got the little description of it, and then each one's labeled so you know which one you're backing for, but these are all 11x17s.
So all of those are available. Ooh, we are so close. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna shoot out a message. All right.
Oh, this one is pencils only because Jacob Bear did the inks. So that's the only one out of the original art that is different.
Yes.
And then Sean did all new covers for the new print runs for Scarlet's 1 through 4. I think that one's one of my favorites. I really like the motorcycle cover.
The motorcycle was fun. Half inspired by Prince, half inspired by Frazetta. I flipped the idea of it, but that was kind of what went through my head when I started working on it.
And then we added the Frazetta original because we are using it as a print in the Kickstarter, and it's on the box art. It was also in the Baltimore Comic-Con souvenir yearbook last year.
Yep.
So we've added that as an original. I do have lots of other Scarlet original and pages from the other books. If you are interested in something like that, let us know through Messenger or Kickstarter Messenger, and I can send you other stuff. You can go look at past campaigns, especially if you go back and look at Cryptids or Adventures, which are other Kickstarter campaigns of ours. I think you can still get to them. There's lots of original art up on those too, and a lot of that we still have. Okay, going back.
Rob says he loves free stuff.
Free stuff?
Loves free stuff, and we've got free stuff planned.
Maybe we should do some free stuff.
Free stuff. I think any of the free stuff we have currently, Rob has that free stuff, but
Rob has this free stuff.
Yeah, because he picked up the package. We'll figure out some free stuff. Let's see. I'm going to answer Cameron's question here. So, what was the most fun and also most challenging artistically? Most fun was honestly probably detailing the hell out of that cover that Jacob inked. And then also most fun was waking up over the weekend and surprise ding my inbox and he had it inked. So that was one of them. Most challenging, honestly, probably that the background on the Frazetta one, because I masked it off and went to town with ink splatter and made a mess. So it was fun yet challenging. And we got retailer packages of all sorts.
Or if you want copies for your friends.
Yeah, if you want to get a big old box of 5 copies and then 5 copies of each book. We're doing retailer variants, so tell your retailer friends if they want to carry this, and we can get them previous issues too if they want the whole thing. But we're offering 2 different exclusives. You can get the Campbell homage with your store logo on it. That's the easy one to get a bunch of copies and get a retailer variant. Or we're doing one if you want me to do up a cover that's specific to your store or your website or what have you.
Your
We're making
collector's
that
group.
available. Yeah. Thanks, Perry. Tell your friends, make them go back it. I don't know. There's all the fun add-ons. You can get all the individual issues. So if you missed an issue or you want an extra of an issue, or because these all have new covers, so if you like this cover and want to get that one to go along with a previous book, we've got those available. You can get extra copies of the SketchUp cover. You can add on remarks. You can add on COAs, and then the bag of swag, buttons, stickers, bookmarks, picks, charms. I don't remember what else is in there. Coasters,
buttons, bookmarks.
So, wee bit of everything.
All right, so stretch goals. Sean showed you the sticker. I've got the sticker. This is the very first stretch goal. It's a die cut of Scarlet on the motorcycle. And then we've never done a window cling before, so we're going to try a window cling of the 72-hour cover, which is the werewolf, and then probably a coaster at 4,000. And then during one of the last campaigns, we did a trading card set with all the different cryptids and Scarlet as trading cards, and the one that we never did was Vincent. We never did the villain from the book as a trading card, so we're going to do a holographic trading card, double-sided, at 5,000. And there's more stretch goals to come. I have some really cool ideas for stretch goals, but they're a little bit more pricey, so I've got them further down the list. We kind of have a whole bar theme going on. Once we get further on to represent Scarlet and the Silver Bullet bar. So stay tuned for that. If we hit those numbers, we're pretty excited to bring you some really cool new stretch goals.
And I'm going to say it again, mash the share button. Because that's what's going to get us there. Everybody watching, appreciate you guys are all here, because I know everybody here has supported us like crazy for the last couple of years, because we've gotten to know everybody pretty much through the old Pandy here. So we greatly appreciate that support. And as everybody knows, because Rodney and I talk about it all the time, the social media loves to throttle this stuff. So the more everybody hits that button to share it, comment, all that good stuff, gets the word out. And then you guys get your free stuff that Rob loves so much.
So we put some information up on the boxes. You can kind of see them a little bit up close, and what those are going to look like. And again, they'll be clamshell foldable boxes. We get those through U-Printing. We've been really happy with the box art printing so far, but we are going to upgrade to a glossier cover for the box, so that hopefully it'll be a little bit more durable if you do decide to travel with it or take it with you anywhere.
We are so close, folks. 9:57.
Oh,
we're so close. We are so close.
It hasn't updated yet. Here we go. And then, of course, we love Gemini mailers. If you have never heard of Gemini mailers, they are, I think, one of the best comic shippers, mailers, boxes you can get. We've been using them for, what, 3 Kickstarters now? Maybe 4?
The last 2 of our
Adventures and Cryptids.
And we hooked Rodney and Tina into that idea, and the guys at Bardstone have started using them because of us. So we are slowly.
Great company.
Yes, they are fantastic. The packaging works great. It's cost effective. Your books get to you, and they're generally safe. I'm a little surprised. Andre's not here, and Andre sent me a picture of a book. I sent him one of my Vampirella covers a couple months back, And somehow, with a Gemini mailer inside, with 2 books that are bagged and boarded with an extra couple of pieces of cardboard, they still bent the thing in half. That took some force. But we're hoping that's not going to happen for us. But we're going to do our best to keep these things nice and shiny new for you when they come to you.
Nice and rigid. Most of the packages, I think anything over like $15-20 is going to go out priority with a Gemini, and then inside of a priority box. What? Are we funded?
We're funded.
Yay! Good job,
All
kid.
right. Thanks so much, everybody. We are funded. So let's start working on those stretch goals.
Look at that. Woohoo!
Gonna do a Twitter share here.
Yay. That's exciting. Now you have to draw the rest of the book for me.
I know. I got to get on that.
Kickstarter has been slow today. I apologize. So for those of you still hanging out with us, thank you for the support. Make sure you find a reward that you like and back it, support it, and then of course share it out for us. This is going to be the culmination of the 5-issue story arc with Scarlet finally facing Vincent and trying to get some answers as to why her mom was murdered. Did he actually do it? And kind of get her little revenge on. So she's going to bring the reckoning. And it's going to take a team. Grams, of course, is involved. She's kind of our the old lady behind the screens helping Scarlet out. And we've got James back and Dorian's back. They really haven't been a big part of the stories yet, but they're going to be helping out a little bit this time around.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Perry. Thank you, Rodney. Dre has spotty interwebs, but he says hi. Well, tell Dre hi. Tell him we miss him. Perry, thanks so much for going for the 72-hour cover. Hoping that goes over well with everybody. Sherman says meow. So yeah, we're gonna start working on those stretch goals now, and like producer A alluded to, we've got some fun bar theme stuff that I'm super excited about. And
we found a couple of places to do some die cut metal stuff that's going to be really, really slick if we can get it to happen, Captain. So, and the book's been written, it's been edited a couple times by Tina and Rodney and Brian. Nate's read it, like all our friends have read it. So everybody thinks it's a pretty solid story. I thumbnailed the whole thing, and then Sean thumbnailed the whole thing, and he's been penciling out pages and getting those ready to go, and he got a page done today with pencils. And if we can make this thing super successful, we'll look at bringing on a couple people to help us move things along a little quicker.
Yes, and if it's super extra mega successful, we do want to get a trade out there eventually. So
yes.
But trade is going to be, I'm going to George Lucasize the heck out of issue 1 and 2. So
yeah, 1 and 2 are in black and white. So if you haven't looked at the other issues, I mean, back when we started, that was what, 2006.
2006 was the first one we printed on our own, but everything for the first 2 issues plus the anthology appearances and the kids book were all black and white. Even the first rendition of Cryptids was black and white.
Oh yeah, that was bad. That was rough. So. The new Cryptids book is so good, guys. It's 84 pages, beautiful full color. If you watch the Kickstarter video, you'll be able to see it. But we had 16 different artists giving us art, and Rodney wrote some stuff. Brian wrote stories. I wrote stories. So this is her journal of running into other cryptids and creatures, and it's her field guide. It has soft touch.
Soft touch is one of my favorite parts of it.
And then issues 3 and 4 were 3 short stories each. So that's Tales Through Time and Adventures, which were also Kickstarters. And
this one's Adventures.
Oh, I grabbed the wrong one.
You grabbed issue 2.
Sorry. There you go. And those are both in full color and have some really cool art in them as well. Tales Through Time was 3 stories. Brian Borgman wrote 1, John Barker wrote 1, I wrote the other one.
We are already working on that first stretch goal.
Adventures was all me and Sean writing. But it's got some really cool art by some of our friends, like Nate.
There's some sirloin in some of these books.
And yeah, there's a Warner piece in there.
Well, and Sirloin inked the first part of issue 2.
Yeah. So there's Warner's piece, and then there's a Jamie Snell piece. If I can kind of get that up there. These are all hanging in my dining room because I have the originals. And issue 1 is 48 pages because it includes the 2 little previous stories that Scarlet was in, and there's a gallery in there. And that gallery, if you look back at it, has some really old art by, of course, Forney and Warner, me. I think there's an Enoch piece in there.
Yeah, in issue 2.
Yeah.
And issue...
There's J5 pieces.
There's
one of the
piece
books.
Warner and I collaborated on in issue 2. Bree, our cosplayer for first couple of books. Ray, whose last name I'm blanking on.
Arzenzo.
Yeah.
I love Ray's work. It's a beautiful piece. So again, lots of different packages. We're doing the special covers boxes. We're doing the red metal virgin covers, 1 of each. They're 1 of 1, so it's a once in a lifetime variant. There are some sketch options. Sean's pretty limited on what he can take on right now. He's just been so busy. We've got 3 cons in the next 6 weeks. So keep in mind that, you know, we had to kind of keep it in check for doing sketches. So we've got 5 sketches on the SketchUp cover, and then we've got 20 available of the 6x9 sketches, but it's a random choice as to who you get. It could be me. Those of you that don't know, I do art as well. It could be Rodney Fike or Nate Lovett or Jamie Snell or Sean. And it will be either a werewolf drawing or a Scarlet drawing, artist choice. So that's a fun little surprise mystery sketch that you would get. And then, of course, the original art for sale. And on the original art and the red metal virgin covers, I think those are the only 2. Is there another one where you have to message us and let us know which one you want?
Yeah, pretty much anything that involves the metal cover.
Oh yeah, and the regular metal cover. You gotta let us know which cover. That one's not as dire emergency, but the other ones, it's first come, first message, first serve. So we've already sold the J. Scott Campbell red virgin red metal. So that one is gone. But the original art for that is still available. And all the original art is 11x17. It will come in a top loader, a plastic hard top loader. And if you know the Forneys, you know that Forney Pack and Ship in the basement is stolen from Brian Polito. But we're hardcore about how we ship. Sean is very particular about making sure that everything goes out. And we've very rarely had anything get really super damaged. The books we sent to Andre in Canada, that was kind of an exception to the rule. Most of the stuff has gone over incredibly well. So
I think
we
it
will
was
make
a
sure
moose.
that.
I think it was a moose.
A moose. The Mounties got a hold of it and they wanted to read the books really, really badly. And then, of course, let your retailer friends know, or if you want a pack of books to send to everybody that you do get some exclusives with those. If you order the $60 set, you get a limited edition variant cover thrown in there on top of your 5 issues. And if you do the big sets and get 5 copies of each book, then you get 3 of the limited variant covers as well. So that could be a holofoil. It could be, what else did we do? We did a couple different holofoils, versions.
Let's see. Producer B, Tina says, I can't believe you aren't lettering producer B, C, and D do one. Our feelings are hurt. Lettering. I'm confused, producer B. Rodney says, I blame Canada. Oh, Canada. I'm telling you, I think it was a moose.
I can't believe you aren't letting producer B, C, and D do one. Do one what?
Do a cover?
What do you want to do?
Do a sketch? And producer D tried to do my banner earlier.
Producer D is currently passed out. He's not doing much of anything. Hey, you know what? If producer B and C and D want to draw, we will throw those in as door prices.
There we go. Door prices.
I will add you to a commission list.
I gotta admit, we gotta steal from the idea of what Jacob was doing last night. We gotta get some stuff pre-printed for these things and do some giveaways while we're live.
Well, I can do a giveaway of swag bag, but it would have to be to somebody who hasn't backed the last Kickstarter.
Yeah, because I'm
which
guessing
might get a little tricky.
Everybody in here has it. You could give away the sketch you started. I could give away this sketch. Should we give away the sketch? Everybody, show of hands. Should we give away the sketch? I'll finish it. It'll be inked and whatnot. Tina's gonna be Stay Puff Wolfie. She sent me a lovely Stay Puff Mothman yesterday or the day before. So it's 6x9 sketch. I'll ink it. This was created for my Reels videos to promote the con. The con.
Here, show that again.
Yeah, let's do that. So, did a quick sketch. I'll finish it off. Cameron's getting the special box set. Well, thank you, Cameron. Well, we're gonna make sure we do this up good. So, he's saying yes, let's give it away. So, what do we want to do to give it away? We want to make people pick a number.
Sure. I've got to get. Let me get into the Kickstarter so that I can find
everybody's
the numbers, the backer report numbers.
Folks, we are $89 away from the first stretch goal. Stickers. Which sticker is it? Is it the holofoil or the motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
So we're almost at the motorcycle sticker. So
did you show the holofoil? Because that is a later on stretch goal.
I think I did, but there it is. The silver bullet. That's going to be on Scarlet's shirt on the J. Scott Campbell homage.
That's the name of Scarlet's bar, for those of you. You know, it's a little on the nose that the Werewolf Huntress has a bar called Silver Bullet, but we thought it was funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
We actually used to have t-shirts that said Silver Bullet.
I'll have to do up some more. Can't even see my shirt in the video here. Oh, now we are $24 away from the stickers. Come on, make us make stickers, everybody. Tell your friends.
All right, so if we're going to give away a sketch, it has to go to a physical backer.
Awesome.
Okay, so that means you had to have backed for, what is it, 12 bucks, I think is the first one.
What's the drink special at the Silver Bullet?
Ooh. What would be a good werewolf-inspired drink?
A Bloody Mary.
Scarlet's definitely a liquor girl. That's mainly because I'm a liquor girl. We're not beer drinkers. So it would have to be something liquor, probably something with tequila in it. A little Cabo Wabo. Yeah, maybe vodka.
Maybe
rum. I don't know. Now I'm thirsty.
Something that looks red and bloody.
Ooh. Like a Shirley Temple with alcohol in it.
Or that delicious bomb pop that Brian K. Boardman was drinking earlier.
The bomb pop. The bomb pop is a delicious drink. You guys don't have Pins unless you've been to Columbus. But Pins Mechanical is a place where you can go get a drink called a bomb pop, and it has the actual bomb pop popsicle in it.
Silver Double Tap, tequila and lime. I like the way Mike thinks.
Ooh, okay. Cameron.
That's not Cameron, that's Jay.
Jay Fife.
A cosmopolitan.
As we were discussing last night, there are no nudie titty books in this campaign because Scarlet is a PG-13 book. For those of you that are wondering where the naughty and nice versions of Scarlet are, there are none.
Let's see.
I like it, Edward. Cosmopolitan is a little snooty. I would not turn down an 1800 silver tequila, Rodney.
We have some out in the dining room.
We do, thanks to Gary and Greg. Okay, so back to our giveaway. We're going to do, and you cannot call out your own number. Let's get that out of the way because we had trouble with that last night. You have to be a physical backer. Somebody who didn't back it, yell out a number.
I'm sitting in front of the banner, ready to see the banner.
Hang on. Let me see what I need a 1 through 25.
All right, folks, post in the comments a number, not your number, 1 through 25.
We're not allowed to throw out your own number.
I think Rodney and Jay have gone off the rails.
Rodney didn't back it. Okay, so Rodney, you can throw out a number 1 through 25. 23. No, Cameron said 7 first.
7,
we won't say 23. What?
14, 17. So then
Cameron was first. Cameron said 7.
Okay, that's the way you're gonna do it. I thought we were gonna like pick a number between 1 to 25, but I was not clear in the directions.
I'm sorry.
I told everybody to throw out a number, so I'm gonna do the random number generator. Oh wait, that could probably get us kicked from Facebook.
Yeah, don't get us in trouble.
And there goes a copyright strike.
So wait, do you want me to do a random number generator? I thought I was going with the random number that was being thrown out, and that will be the backer number.
I don't care, just pick one. We told everybody to throw out numbers, so it was supposed to be a pick out of between 1 through 25, and we land on somebody.
Yeah, and Cameron was first with 7.
Okay, if that's the way we're going to do it, that's the way we'll do it.
So backer number 7 is Kevin Meinert.
So Kevin Meinert wins the sketch.
Ta-da. Add note to self. I'm putting a note in Kevin's thing.
Randomized 7 times. See, yeah, Josh gets it. For once, Josh gets it.
No, see, I didn't know that.
Thanks for hey, you were watching us do this last night.
All right. Well, we gave away a sketch. Where are we at on the Kickstarter?
1486. We've got 25 backers. I don't have anything.
We can give away another sketch at 2,000.
I thought Justin had an awesome number. Justin went with 14. So what other fun things can we tell folks about all these craziness?
I don't know.
Well, if we get we're closing in on that first stretch goal. If we surpass I think 5,000 was the last mark on there, and we start getting into some of the fun stuff, which was a metal bookmark that's got a sword shape to it.
The die cut bottle opener.
Somewhere on there was a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Or a pen. I can't remember which one we decided on.
Pen.
The
koozie, the lanyard, glow-in-the-dark stickers, temporary tattoos.
Huso, you showed up just in time. We're talking about the other stretch goals. We found temporary tattoos, glow-in-the-dark stickers. We'll start showing those off as we get closer to those. Jay Fife says, talk about the story. Well, Jay, if you would have been here at the beginning, you would have heard about the story. But you were late.
So this story is the culmination of the first story arc. So this is going to be Scarlet finally figuring out that a certain big bad is the villain behind everything, and she is looking for evidence against him because the original plan is, of course, to go after him legally and take him out along with all the stuff that he owns. And she's going to find that might be trickier than she thought, and she's going to face him in person, and they're going to duke it out, and we're going to see who wins. And this is going to kind of end the Vincent story arc, but there's a good chance we're going to open another can of worms with this book. And if you know the cryptid book and any sort of Little Red Riding Hood lore, you know that there's always more to the story. So we're very excited to bring it to you.
And you know my love for Curse of Oak Island? Just you wait.
Yeah, the next story arc has a lot of Sean Forney influence right now that needs reined in, but
nope, there will be no reining.
We're working on it. So the first book, the first issue, if you go to back the set of books, issue number 1, which is this book right here, 48 pages, black and white. It has her first 2 appearance stories in it, and then it has her first story, which is her figuring out that she is a modern day descendant of Little Red Riding Hood, that the Little Red Riding Hood legend and folklore was real. And all the women in her family have been huntresses. Her grandmother, her mother, her, dating all the way back to Charisse, who was the very first huntress from the original Little Red Riding Hood story. So the first issue is about Scarlet, who's run away because her mom died, and she has no idea what to do with that. And so she takes off, and no, Scarlet will not go treasure hunting. So she takes off and
gonna find Indiana Jones's descendant, and it will be a glorious story.
Let me tell the story. And Grams gets sick, and she has to come back because Grams and her are the only ones left in her family. And so she comes back, and she learns about the secret and the family history, and has to decide whether or not to take up the mantle of being the Scarlet Huntress. And then issue 2, Forney, why don't you tell them about issue 2?
Issue 2 is her first run-in with some real werewolves. And let's see. And we get our first introduction of our main baddie, Vincent, in the pages there. She trains. She starts getting to know a little backstory, a little bit more of what's going on, and she comes across some of the werewolf baddies towards the end of the story, and a little fight ensues. And I won't spoil from there, but we grow the story, we grow the mythology as we get through each issue, and we changed it up with Tales Through Time and Adventures, and we did shorter stories.
So Tales Through Time was the first Scarlet Kickstarter.
Answer Husto real quick. The coloring book is available on Drive-Thru Comics. We don't have a print version of it. We did actually do a print version of it.
We did do a print version of it, but I don't have any anymore.
Yeah. Maybe that's something to come back to at some point.
Yeah. It was a cool book.
If we could totally update it, the thing would be like a freaking phone book at this point.
It would. So Tales Through Time that's issue 3. Color, it's kind of an alternate universe kind of storyline because there's 3 different stories written by 3 different writers. I wrote Search for Answers, which takes off of where issue 2 leaves us so that we keep our core story going. And she's asking more questions and trying to figure out more answers. Brian K. Borgman wrote a story called Enter the Huntress, which takes place in the future. And there's this is where Scarlet's more of an established huntress at this point. She knows the game. She's been working with an organization to fight monsters and kaiju around the world called Special Mission Force, and she works with Maddox, which is, we've licensed Scarlet to Kaiju Chaos, which is a tabletop game, role-playing
tabletop RPG, RPG miniatures game.
Which you can pick up stuff for that at Gem City Comic Con in a few weeks. Brian will be set up, I think, next to us or close to us.
He'll be on the
show floor.
Block.
So he did Enter the Huntress and kind of introduced Scarlet to a bigger world of monsters and mayhem and kaiju and how there's other forces out there fighting evil and fighting these things just like she is. Hi, Randy.
Randy, yes, I am. We know this. Come on.
And then John Barker wrote a story called The Hollow, which is where Scarlet finds herself hunting werewolves in Siberia. And she finds out that the werewolves aren't really the enemy in that story, but there's a different cryptid involved that won't be stopped so easily. So kind of 3 different alternate storylines.
And that cryptid needs to make it into the next edition of the field guide because that one's not in there.
No, it's not. And then Adventures. Oh, yeah, there's the monster cryptid. Adventures was issue 4. That was also a Kickstarter. It's color. It's 32 pages. It is 3 short stories again, but they are all related to our core story line. So we've got Scarlet versus the Gremlins, which takes us out to Dayton, where she goes to an Air Force base, which may or may not have some real folklore related to gremlins out there. And then Scarlet goes to Comic-Con, which was Sean's story idea about what would happen if Scarlet showed up at Comic-Con and ends up taking on a cosplayer. Hi, Dana.
What's up, Dana?
And she almost kills a cosplayer, so that's the second story in that book. And then The Secret Amulet, which again takes off of our original storyline. And The Secret Amulet is where we started heading with cryptids and leading into Reckoning, which is issue 5. The amulet's going to be a big key player in what's coming down the pipeline. So while she's searching for answers about who killed her mom and how it happened and who did it, she learns this other lore related to the Huntress mythology and Little Red Riding Hood about this amulet that was supposed to be able to control all the werewolves. And she doesn't know who created it yet, and she doesn't know what happened to it, but she knows that it's been broken into pieces, and she's trying to figure out where the pieces are and how they might be able to help her take out Vincent and any other big baddies that might be out there. So that's the first 4 comic issues, and then Scarlet's Field Guide to Cryptids and Other Creatures is my beautiful color 84-page book with soft touch. It's 16 different artists. I forget how many stories are in it, but a lot. This was the last Kickstarter we did. In 19 years, this is the first book that has an ISBN on it.
Yeah, look at us. We're getting fancy.
But this actually has a true story in it. So if you pick up cryptids, make sure you get towards the end of the book, because there's a true story about a local creature that was seen here on our family farm. And you'll get a little bit of kaiju action going on with Brian K. Borgman's stories. And then Brian and Rodney wrote some beautiful stories about different cryptid creatures.
And food. Don't forget food.
And food. Lots of food.
That was
there's beautiful art from Jamie Snell and Ayla Borgman and Sean and me. There's even a Josh Metters piece. Nate, Doug Hufford, Andy Cordy, Jesse Noble, Josh Peters, Klein Siegenthaler, Snell, Warner, Andre, Adam Fields, Jay Fife, Jeremy Adams. So there's all sorts of people involved.
I forgot Jeremy was in there.
Jeremy Adams has a cameo in here.
Yeah, Captain Jeremy of the SS O'Malley, or SS O'Malley.
I don't know.
Yeah, food. Yeah, producer B, Tina, has pointed out that a lot of Rodney's stories have food in them. And we totally noticed it after she told us that and reread the stories.
He's hungry, man.
Now Randy's hungry.
And if you get cryptids, the inside back cover of cryptids has a little bit more about the amulet and where Reckoning is headed. So it's kind of cool if you pick up the whole set, read them in order. I know everybody always wants to read the newest book first, but if you read them in order, it might make more sense.
Yeah, so. And I have put Easter eggs like crazy in the story and pages. Somebody say Zagnut. What's the difference in the cryptid book compared to the older one? Well, the older one was about a third the size and was black and white.
Yeah.
And
it was still perfect bound, but
it was still perfect bound, but yeah, it was about the third the size. Everything was black and white, and oh shoot, we hit the first stretch goal.
Yeah, we did.
So everybody's getting a sticker.
Yay! Sticker.
Scarlet and your motorcycle. You get your sticker.
This one's been chewed on by my dog. Maybe we should give away this one. It's a Producer D special. Look at the back of it. It's kind of rough.
Get a little Producer D DNA.
Don't clone my dog. You don't want him.
More cry tides. I think he was trying to do cryptids and maybe hit the dash instead of the P. Yeah, so we'll definitely have to do some more cryptids, because as we found out at Colossal Con a couple weeks back, there are a bunch of other cryptids, and they're huge in the anime and manga like realm that we were not aware of. We did not take nearly enough Mothmans.
No, yeah. And that's definitely something that we're going to see in the next arc, is going to be branching out into her fighting more cryptids and stuff. She is the Scarlet Huntress, and werewolves will always be her main villain, but there's some interesting stuff that can happen along the way.
I thought of something we can give away.
What?
We still have some of the San Diego exclusive 8x24 prints we could roll up and package with somebody's stuff.
Sure.
Okay, can we do it right this time?
Yeah, what do you want me to do?
I want everybody to throw out numbers, and I want you to pick a number from those numbers that they give us.
Yeah.
All right, so we got, that can't be right because that.
So I'm not using a random number generator?
You can use a random number generator if you want. Like Josh said, you pick it so many times. So we have 28 backers. So Josh has already thrown out 14. So
14. 14.
14. 13. So pick a number between 1 and 28. Throw it in the comments. And tell you what, I will come up with a number right now, and we're going to go with that number when somebody calls it. And if they got a physical reward, they're going to get it. I'm going to go with. All right, I got my number. So everybody in the comments, throw in a number. We'll see if anybody guesses it. We'll make it easy that way. Old school. We don't have to pull up a random number generator, any of that mess.
Sounds good.
12 folks watching, and then we've only got comments from 4 people. Throw in a number, folks. You want to win stuff. And if nobody guesses it, I'll go with whatever the closest is. It's like Price is Right. Without going over. Come on. Out of 13, it can't only be. Yeah, no
Warner was
14 times. Sirloin, you're crazy.
I could have done that.
Well, I already got a number picked, so come on, folks. Throw some numbers in the comments. Pick a number between 1 and 29 now. Well, I'll stick with 1 and 28. We're working on stretch goal number 2. Come on.
So whoever gets closest to the number you have written down is who's winning?
Sure. If they back for a physical goal, sure. Or you can go find backer number, whatever we pick.
No, let's just go with whoever's watching. Let's reward somebody who's hanging out with us this evening.
Let's go with that. All right. So keep throwing in numbers, folks.
Mike says 17. Rodney said 23. Yusto says 3.
Oh, there we go. You can do it, folks. Just type in a number. Don't be shy.
Hello, puppy. You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Oh, no. Look, he's so sleepy. You say hi to everybody.
Nobody else wants to throw in a number? We're giving away free stuff here, folks. I don't have it to show it off, but it's 8 or 9 inches tall by 24 inches. It's Scarlet versus a crap pile of cryptids, and it's a Comic-Con exclusive from 2019. The last time we were out there, I think. Yeah.
Hang on, it's on the website. I'll go grab it.
Come on, folks. Throw in a number. Randy hasn't thrown in a number. Come on, Randy. Throw in a number.
So that is the print we're talking about. It was an SDCC exclusive, limited to 25. We still have a couple of them left. So we've got Gremlins and Mothman and Chupas and werewolves and Yeti and Bigfoot. All sorts of fun stuff in there.
Cryptids galore.
It is called Scarlet versus the Cryptids. So 24 inches by 12 inches. It's got the official Comic-Con logo. It was an official licensed Comic-Con thing.
Really? Nobody else out of the 10 folks watching wants to throw in a number? All right. Should we call it?
Call it.
All right. I picked 11. So Justin Butler, come on down. He's the closest without going over.
I think we should do 11 and 13 because they're both equal distance.
All right. Fair enough.
You didn't say you had to be closest without going over when you started your rules.
All right. Fair enough. So Justin and Cameron, you each win a Cryptids print.
So I will put that. I'll put a note in your Kickstarter packages, and we'll get you those big prints. Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. And thank you again, everybody, for sharing this thing out, backing it, all that good stuff. We're closing in on stretch goal number 2 already.
Why don't you explain again what the red limited covers are?
Red limited covers. So anybody that's just joining us or anybody watching this after the fact, they're one of one. So there's only going to be one made. You get your pick. The Campbell homage is already gone. So that one's thrown out. The rest of them, you pledge for that package and you message us and tell us which one you want. And you get a one-of-one book, meaning you're the only person that's going to have it. It's a virgin cover. It's going to be a monochromatic red. And it'll be on, what is that, aluminum, I guess, that the metal covers are printed on?
I believe so.
And so, yeah, that can be yours. And what do you know? D. Lowe is in the house.
D!
What is going on?
Hi, D. Welcome
how
to
is summer vacation?
Party. What'd you say?
I said, how is summer vacation?
She just had a birthday. Not too
Oh,
long ago.
happy belated birthday.
So lots of original art, sketches, book packages with the collector's boxes. There are 2-inch boxes unless you do the add-on box. That one's a 1-inch box. Loving summer. That is the way to do it.
There you go.
There are some holofoils that we're doing. I know we didn't do a holofoil as like a main cover in the original 6, but if you buy one of the packages, you'll get surprise mystery variants or holofoil variants with some of your books.
He says we're rock stars. Thank you. We're trying.
And again, the set of books is $50. That gets you 6 comics, and one of them is 84 pages. 2 of them are going to be 48 pages. It's a lot of reading material for $50. So we've tried to keep it in check. We haven't tried to, go overboard with anything too wild and crazy. And the blank SketchUp cover is going to be on a nice stock so that you can get sketches on it.
And you know what, producer A, I'm just now noticing we've got the graphic that says $10 for cover A, but I think it's at $12.
Oh, shoot. Oops. I'll fix that. See, I knew there was going to be something that I missed. Something that
we tried.
I did not catch. Neither did either of any of my other editors that looked it over catch.
I just now caught it because I remember bringing it up that we went with the $12 price tag because we were doing 48 pages.
Yeah, because we upped the page count. Forney kept adding to the story.
I wanted to flesh it out, and I'm going totally all out. Like I said, there are Easter eggs galore, and I'm totally pulling from all my influences, and there are what am I trying to think of? There are double page spreads like crazy because I wanted big action. J Fife, you got to be more specific. Scarlet sketch variants, like sketch covers, yes. Sketch, like as in just like black and white, yes. It was inked. It wasn't a sketch, but we did do a black and white artist edition on Adventures.
Yeah, that's one of the variants from Adventures. And there is a package in there that you can back that comes with an Adventures variant because we still have some of those left. Where's that?
Yes, Jay. We did blanks on Tales Through Time. We did blanks on Adventures, and we are doing the SketchUp blanks on this one. So the SketchUp blank is going to be the half shot of Scarlet on one side and then the blank on the other half.
So that's cover C.
Cover C.
They're calling them SketchUp covers instead of sketch covers. apparently helping decipher between the ones that have stuff printed on them and the ones that are almost fully blank.
Jay, if you want some sketch covers, give us some notes and reminders, and we'll figure that out. Because I think we are down to 1 Adventures and 1 Tales Through Time right now.
I've got a couple of one of them.
Okay. So, Jay Fife, are you coming to the Gem City Comic Con? Somebody should totally tag Jesse Noble in the comments. Just saying. So yeah, if you're coming to Gem City, we will try to remember to take those with us. So shoot us a reminder. And then we'll have these. I think we should set our goal for December. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yes, December.
All right. So hopefully around then, hopefully sooner if I can really get cranking and we see how this thing goes. Jay's got his tables, so we will see the J5 at the Gem City Comic Con July 23rd, 24th, I believe are the dates. You can come hang out at our Super Rock Block where you feature some of the lovely talent that you'll see on these books. Brian K. Borgman, Jamie Snell, Nate Lovett, Rodney and Tina. Ian's in our Super Rock Block, Ian Nichols. Is that everybody? We kind of bogarted the map and made our own spot.
Shut your mouth.
Sure, this is Jesse's DM. Thank you, Jay.
It's probably on a plane coming back from California.
He needs a hobby. I was rattling off stuff. So Mike said I got the last bundle now. I got the new one. So I have extras of the others with the new book. Awesome. Thank you, Mike. We much appreciate that. And we tried to have a lot of fun with everything we put into this and doing the variant covers and all the other craziness we added to this thing. And like I said, I decided to go a little crazy, and that's why the page count kind of crept up as we were working on it. I wanted to make sure we told the story, told it right, but there was spots where I wanted to do some of the big action of, you know, all the stuff I grew up on and get that worked into the pages and whatnot. And because, you know, I had to figure it out the old school way. I was literally tearing up paper and setting it on my desk going, well, if I do this page and this page, they'll line up. So hopefully that holds true as I work on the pages. There is still one page we have to add to the story in order for my page count to work. So I can have all my crazy double page spreads. Totally paying tribute to a lot of my 80s and 90s craziness of Easter eggs and fanboy fun and whatever. Jay says, how about a Scarlet Cryptid jam sketch at Gem City Comic Con?
That would be fun at the Drink and Draw.
There we go.
Saturday night. So if you're in the Dayton area, Gem City Comic Con has a pretty standard drink and draw at a local brewery, Warped Wing.
Yes.
Saturday night after the show.
Good food, good beers. You can come hang out.
Maybe we'll bring some of these Scarlet cards. Show off your card again.
Oh yeah. Man, you're gonna make
Maybe we can get some of our friends to draw on them, and we'll give them away.
She likes making me miserable with cutting cards.
Lower it so that they can see the logo on it. There you go.
So yeah, we'll bring some of those. We'll bring whatever sketch covers we got. We'll do some jams. And the drink and draw that they have at Warped Wing is a charity thing, and usually half the money goes to Hero Initiative and half the money goes to a local charity. So it's a good cause. It's a good time.
It's usually Rosewood, I think, Art Center.
Rosewood, and I think the last one or the one before, I think, went to one of the local cancer charities or hospitals.
So usually a couple different charities. It's usually a really fun event. We will try, if I can get signal that night, I will try and remember to go live. that night, so you can see all these guys drawing, because there's a lot of artists sitting in these comments that are going to be there. So the reason we're running the campaign so long, because we are running it for like 33 days, is because we're kicking it off tonight. We're going to see Thor tomorrow night, and then Sean leaves for Garden State Comic Fest, which is in New Jersey. So we're kind of launching it with Garden State, and then 2 weeks from now we'll be in Dayton for Gem City Comic Con, which is kind of our hometown show. Dayton's about an hour and a half from us, but there's not really a comic-centered show in Columbus, as I'm going to say that as nicely as I can. There are some comic book conventions here, but not really comic-centered. But Dayton is totally comic-centered, and it's a great, fun show, and we know the promoters, and we have a lot of fun. And then 2 weeks after that is C2E2, and that's when we're going to close it out, is about a day after C2E2 closes in August. So we're running through 3 shows, 3 conventions. I decided that it's a really long time. I was only going to run it for a couple weeks, maybe 20 days at most. But when the timing hit all these conventions, we decided it was better to not have any regrets with all the promotion that can come from seeing people in person at conventions. So we'll see how that goes.
So we'll be handing out postcards like crazy.
Yeah. And pray for Sean, because he has to fly by himself on Friday morning to New Jersey.
I have a big stack of postcards packed in the luggage to take to Jersey. So come see me, get a postcard.
And Sean will be signing with Marat and Chris Campana at Garden City. Sean did colors on, was it a Death Dealer cover?
Yeah, Death Dealer issue 2. So Sunday, Chris and I will be doing a special signing event at the Comic Nights booth at the show, signing all the copies of Death Dealer 2 that they've got on hand for us to slap our John Hancocks on.
And special thanks to Comic Nights for bringing Sean out for this weekend.
Yes, everybody there has been great to work with. And we also have a Thundercats All Out Pooh exclusive for the show.
Oh, goodness.
So if you guys have seen my little post on I'm going to the show, that is the exclusive book for the show. And if you can't make it to the con, I believe they're selling some online. You can shoot Comic Nights a message and let them know you're interested, and they'll get you taken care of. I don't know if Rob's still watching, but I know Rob was able to get some stuff set up with Comic Nights, so they'll get you squared away. We'll be doing the crazy 5x7 Pooh sketch cards, and I don't even know what else we've got in store for us this weekend, but it'll be fun. It's a I think a like 60-foot booth, so it'll be absolutely crazy.
That's wild. 60 feet. I didn't realize it was that big.
I believe that was the number they gave me, because we each have an 8-foot table. So we're right inside the main entrance, and I talked to Brett this morning and told me, because we were going to be in the hockey arena, he said just set my drinks on the floor and they'll stay nice and cold all day long.
Nice.
So come see me, probably shivering. And
in New Jersey.
Yeah, it'll be a good time.
Where's it at in New Jersey?
Something that rhymed with all the other cities that are all the same name, like Weehawken, Hoboken, something Hawken. But this one's near Parsippany, so it's something Sippany.
Morristown?
Yeah, but you read something else that sounded like Parsippany.
Post a link to it.
Cameron, it's getting ridiculous to try to get them done too. I've got a handful of stuff I'll be working on when I get back. I just finished one yesterday that I'm super excited about. It is one of my all-time favorite movies, and it'll be an exclusive for C2E2, as I found out today. Justin says, Edward, you better be showing up. See, Edward knows what it is. Morristown. He can help us out. He's from the area, kind of. And Justin and I are working on this bad boy. Slowly but surely squeezing stuff in. J.E. Fife says Morristown, New Jersey.
Yes, at Menon Arena.
So, yeah, I'll be there. Come find me.
Saturday and Sunday until he has to fly out like Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I think I'm there till probably about 3 o'clock ish, something like that on Sunday. But looking forward to it. Yeah, Cameron, that's going to be a lot of fun. Justin and I are working on that, trying to get it wrapped up so we can figure out what's going on with that. And the other cover, like I said, just found out it's going to be at C2E2 in about a month's time. So
which also has a bunch of Easter eggs hidden in it that I got to help with.
Yes, there are a ton of Easter eggs in that one.
That's a fun one.
Edward was in New Jersey 40 years before I moved to Pennsylvania. Very cool. So this will be my third time in New Jersey, but I can't really count the first 2 times because it was basically I slept there for a few hours each day before taking the water taxi over to New York. It was good times, but I didn't really see much in New Jersey other than the one night we went to some deli to eat dinner. And well, I'm going to be in New Jersey. I need to find a deli to find delicious deli meats and some Taylor pork roll.
You and Taylor pork roll, man.
It's delicious. It's a New Jersey staple. At least that's what the internet and TV tells me.
Sure.
So let's see where we're at. Oh, we are at 1787. We are, what's that make us? 100 or 213 bucks away from the next stretch goal. Right, something like that. My math sucks. So, oh, I was wrong. We said the first stretch goal at 2,000, not 1,500.
You just gave away our first stretch goal early, didn't you?
I did because I didn't realize we changed that.
Well, that's okay. We'll give it away at 1,500.
Yeah, we'll do that. We're almost at that 2,000, so we're getting real close.
Oh, Cameron, you have no idea.
Food Network.
Tell Cameron what happened the other day.
Which time?
When you made pizza. Who liked your tweet or whatever?
Oh, Alden Brown liked my pizza. I used his dough recipe. Yeah,
he got so excited. He came running up to me with his phone and he was like, "Look, Alden liked my tweet."
His pizza dough is fantastic. Takes 2 days, but it's fantastic.
It is good.
All right, Edward, you got to give me a scoop on an Italian hot dog.
Is that like a Portillo's dog?
That's a Chicago dog.
That's a Chicago dog.
So I don't know what an Italian hot dog is. Is it like covered in mozzarella and marinara?
I don't know.
I have to look this stuff up. I've never heard that one. Pen down. All right, we're creeping towards the 2,000 mark.
Oh geez, Kickstarter just went wonky on me. Hang tight while I scroll back.
It's been a while. We're getting a Portillo's in North Texas later this year. Oh, I am so jealous.
If Sean Forney had the money, he would open a franchise for Portillo's in Columbus.
I totally would. So keep on backing this Kickstarter and tell your friends. I would like to get a Portillo's in my backyard and eat some, drink some chocolate cake shakes all the time.
Oh, we would each weigh 700 pounds.
It'd be all right.
So an Italian hot dog is potatoes, onions, and peppers. All right. That's fair. All right. What else do you want to talk about? We're probably going to just stay in here, what, another 5 minutes?
Sure. And we'll wrap this up here soon. because I just got a question about it. I don't know if he's watching, but scroll down to the original art. I'll try to run through that real quick.
Do you want me to go to the PDF?
Not the PDF, just that. So the original art, it's all available in a package with a little side thingy. Scroll down to the original art package.
Mm-hmm.
So each one of the cover pieces and Frazetta homage are all in that package for the original art. So you claim that package, and then you message us on Kickstarter which piece of original art you want. So tell us if it's cover A, B, C, whatever, and we will mark that one off as being claimed. And again, it's first come first serve, just like those metal covers. So head on in there.
And there is such a thing as over pledging. If you are interested in one type of package, maybe it's got an exclusive book or it's limited to 25 or whatever, you can back for that and then over pledge the 500 if you want for an original piece of art or for something else. And then we can go in and manually adjust it from the back end of Kickstarter to mark things as sold and limit them. So don't think I only have to back this one package. If you want a couple different packages, just send us a message. You can over pledge by the amount and then shoot us a message. And we'll take care of it. And again, there are PDFs linked to show you the covers nice and big, because I know some of the graphics are really small, but there's a Google Doc PDF that you can link to see the covers up close. There's our Matt Horak cover. Cover E with the silver bullet logo. And then the Jacob Bear Sean Forney cover. And then there's another PDF for the original art. So if you wanted to see that up close and personal, those are scans of the inks. I tried to grab raw scans. I don't think I grabbed anything that was like cleaned up. So you're looking at the actual original drawing. And the cover F, the Forney Bear cover, is the only one that's different. It's pencils only. Jacob Bear has the inks. And Sean, there's lots of detail, lots of beautiful line work in all these covers. So Cameron says, general question, will the books come signed? Yes.
Yes, our plan is to sign them unless you let us know otherwise. I know there are some folks that either want to get it graded or you're just not into getting signatures on the books, what have you. Whatever floats your boat, just message us and let us know. Otherwise, default is they will be signed.
Yeah, if you look at the packages, they all should say signed by creators Sean and Stephanie Forney. And the add-ons will typically those will all come signed. Good question, Cameron.
And Sirloin is back. He had to cut up fruit for the boss of sangria.
Ooh, tasty. Sangria, another good drink of choice. There's a local place by us here in Delaware that makes a cranberry sangria at Christmas time. It is heavenly. Oh, sweet, Justin. Thank you. That's awesome.
Nice. Thank you, Justin.
And if you haven't seen Sean's remarks, the two examples that I have up on the add-on menu don't necessarily do it justice. They're kind of bad photos. But Mr. Forney does some mean remarks. Just check out his page and you can see all the remarks he's done lately. And last time, we haven't talked about it for this go round, but last time we did an exclusive store after the Kickstarter ended for add-ons as well. So if we ended up with extra boxes or extra variants out of the limited editions, we could throw those up there and then you can add them on and we will ship them out with your regular Kickstarter package. So I'm assuming we'll do something similar to that this time too.
What's up? Dan's here.
Hi, Dan.
How goes it?
I believe we'll see you in just a couple short weeks at the Gem City Comic Con. Oh, pins.
We need to talk about pins. Yes, we will eventually at some point get around to pins.
There might be some ideas for some stretch goals down the line. We shall see. Let's see how well this Kickstarter does, my friends. As Sean Forney says, what is it? Mash that button?
Yes, mash that share button. Tell your friends.
Oh, shoot. It keeps bringing up the other page.
Dan,
so we're really excited.
Dan, I would imagine you are tired. You got all the wee ones running around keeping you busy.
Wee ones.
Edward says Bubba Coos Burritos is a good place in New Jersey. All right.
Oh, well, thank you, Cameron. Thank you, Edward, for giving him a rabbit hole to fall down after we get off this live stream. If you ever want to get Sean Forney in a rabbit hole, send him good restaurants to look up because he likes looking at restaurants and menus and he's a total foodie. And he would also have a food truck if he wasn't opening in Portillo's. That would be probably bucket list item number 2 if he becomes a millionaire.
Juan Bertos.
Juan Bertos. So good.
We got to get back to San Diego. Yeah, Dan, dude, it'll be nice to get out for a little bit, go to a con, see everybody.
I know you're headed to Gem City. Are you heading anywhere else? Oh, Cameron. Just you wait. I don't know where Cameron lives, but he's offering up restaurants for you.
Memphis, right, Cameron?
Oh. Memphis is supposed to be a great foodie town. We have never been to Memphis.
We have not. Yes, Thurman's is awesome. We've been to the one downtown in Delaware has a son of Thurman's. We've been there, I don't know, a handful of times, and they do the same menu and everything. It's so good.
Look at that, Jalen Warner. Yes, you do, sir.
Sirloin, you need to get out of the house.
You should probably get a pro badge for C2E2.
Yeah, come visit us at C2E2. We are planning on trying to come in early if you guys are around. I know you were waiting to talk to the boss on that one, but Dan's
sweet.
Do nice.
Dan will see you at C2E2 too.
Yeah.
What? Memphis would be fun. I would be totally down for going to a convention in Memphis. Send the Forninator your ideas for cons to hit in the next couple years. We're all for branching out, trying some different things.
I want to get back.
Mainly, we just want to go to new cities so that we can try their food, but cons are good too.
Want to get back to the WonderCon. What's up, Jacob?
Jacob Bear, hi sir.
How goes it?
Drop a link, dude.
Yeah.
Jacob is also running a Kickstarter.
Yeah. Share that link for the Death Notice. Fan Expo Dallas. We got to get out that way.
Jacob's Kickstarter, Sean is doing the colors on that book for Death Notice. And
I did one of the variant covers.
Oh, that's right.
I drew it. Jacob inked it. I colored it. They're in the campaign.
And then
There we
Jake
go.
inked cover F for us.
Yes.
Beautiful. So back both. Do a little crossover action, my friends.
Tell your friends. Kansas City has amazing food. Yeah, we need to get down there. Planet looks like fun.
You guys are all making me hungry for barbecue.
Yes.
Kansas City, Memphis. We are big foodies in this house.
Foreigner says only one room left to remodel in the house.
You're almost done then. Did you get Kaylee's room done?
Jacob, hey, we appreciate the plug, dude. We've been talking about you and I streaming last night a few times.
Let's go to Death Notice.
In a couple weeks, we got the Rodent Rod and Fight Kickstarter. Yeah, I got a cover in the Roadkill Rampage 3. There's Death Notice.
So if you've backed us, make sure you go check out. I'm going to scroll down to Sean's cover kind of quickly. Oh, Sean is doing the colors on the interiors.
Dan says been to Planet Comic-Con in Kansas twice, and it's been a cool show each time. Nice. Memphis has the best barbecue and fried chicken.
Sorry, I know I'm going kind of fast. Hang on.
Kaylee's room is
there it
done.
is.
That's the studio. So yes, there's my variant for Death Notice. There is also a naughty version. So whatever floats your boat, you can get either or. Go over there and check that out. Jacob's got a ton of killer stuff in there with those covers.
Robert,
come to Illinois. They make pork tenderloins big in the Sean Forney head. Yes, in Indiana is famous for those as well. I had one when we lived in that area, and there's a couple of places that do them at the fairs here. Yeah, Jacob says or both. Yes, you can get both covers.
Yes.
We'll be in Illinois in just about a month, basically. Be there for C2E2.
Does Roadkill 3 have a preview page?
Yes. Producer B put it up today.
I can't get to it.
I don't know why you can't just search that and go to it. She put up a link on the Facebook.
That's not working. All right, I will. Producer B, if you're still watching, drop a link for your preview page. Let me see if I can find it.
She had tagged me in it earlier. I was seeing if it would show up easily, but of course not. Rodney Fike is working on it.
I got it.
The Ficus.
I got it. Here it comes. There it is. Coming soon. Roadkill Rampage issue 3, The Road Trip from Hell. So Sean, you did a cover?
I did a cover for this one, and I think that's it for this one. Oh, and should I give the surprise of what's coming? Should I give everybody a hint?
Okay, yes, but a little hint.
Little hint. Mothman.
Okay, maybe a little bit more of a hint than that.
Mothman meets Scarlet meets Roadkill Rampage is coming.
So when are they launching? Because it just says coming soon. The 19th?
July 19th, I believe.
Okay, so around the 19th, 20th, somewhere in there, Mothman. We will announce the crossover that's going to happen between Scarlet and Roadkill, where if you back both, you will get a special surprise. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned, folks. There'll be lots of stuff.
So go hit that, go mash that button on the notify me on launch for that one. Make sure you go check out Death Notice. Forney, you're just involved in all sorts of Kickstarters right now. But make sure you back this one.
Show producer B thumbnail.
I don't know where it is. Is that in Messenger?
It was in an email she sent out stuff to previous backers, which we still got to do that there, producer A.
Yeah, I know. Oh yes, crossover surprises. Dun dun dun. We aim to please.
That's the wrong email.
We're gonna have fun with this Kickstarter if I'm gonna run it for 33 days.
Project is live. You just back another project. Roadkill Rampage. There we go. Now, wait a minute.
So for those of you that would like a producer B sketch, if you back the $200 package for a 6x9 size sketch, you could also have it be done by producer B.
Oh, J Fife, you got too much time on your hands.
I don't think this sketch is going to show up on my phone. No, it's not going to show up. But producer B did a lovely sketch of what's coming because she had an idea in her head and she had to get it out, and she did. It's interesting. She's not an artiste. She's a special artiste.
When Mothman appears, Earth's tragedy. Coming soon, Death Notice and Scarlet Huntress crossover. There we go. So you got to go look at the Kickstarter page. Don't start the death match yet. $5 says she takes your butt. Nice.
To the death. See, because the little, roadkill rampage little animals, they're totally a cryptid of some sort. They're a creature of supernatural origin. Horror. Anyways. All right, my friends. We've had a lot of fun tonight. Any last words, Forney?
Because I just got a message about it again. The 72-hour cover ends Saturday at midnight. You can back for that package, or you can do it as an add-on. Either way, it still expires in 72 hours.
It's the only way you're going to get it. We are only printing as many as people back it for. And maybe a couple for me.
So I think that covers it. We are currently sitting at 1797, it looks like. We're almost at that 2,000 stretch goal because, I mistakenly said it was 1,500 earlier. So it is what it is. Dan, hey, good to see you, buddy. We'll see you.
Yeah, we'll see you at Jump City. We're so close.
Oh, we're at 1890 now. So, yeah, bumped up. So there we go. We are very, very close to getting that. Well, we decided we're giving that sticker away anyway, but that little sticker's coming out of 2,000, 3,000. We got some more fun stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Cover it. F is the best one, if you ask me. Jacob, I have said numerous times today, that is definitely probably my favorite of the bunch of what I worked on, just because I just went to town on that thing. So go check them out. Go back them. You can add all these different covers as add-ons. You can make them medals. I don't know what else to add into this mash of stuff, but hit that share button, tell your friends, all that good, fun, crazy stuff. If you're around New Jersey this weekend, come see me. I'll be there at the Comic Nights booth with Morant, and Sunday, Chris Campana is joining us, and we're going to do a little signing of that Death Dealer 2 cover that we did. We'll be doing sketches, remarks, all that good, crazy stuff. Yeah, Jacob, that is Indiana.
Producer D is very sleepy.
He's not his quite wild, rambunctious self. He's like You guys are up past my bedtime.
Such a sleepy boy. Are you a sleepy boy? No.
Everybody, have a great night, as everybody's saying in the comments there. Because of all this craziness going on, Rodney and I, or at least I'm not streaming this weekend. I don't know if Rodney's streaming Friday night with anybody. But come back, join us next week. And while everybody's on, I still need to talk with Rodney and Tina. We got to get Jacob on to join us for one of the live streams. So we need to plan that before Death Notice ends. Jay, we'll definitely see you in Dayton. So if you don't see us this weekend, come see us in 2 weeks at Gem City Comic Con, and then in 4 weeks at C2E2. And Indy is definitely done with all of us this evening.
He's so tired.
But I gotta say it, I am completely ecstatic. We've like crushed the original goal. We're into that stretch goal already, and we've only been doing this for an hour and 46 minutes. So,
all right, friends. Thank you for all the love and support. Make sure you keep sharing it. Don't get annoyed by us over the next 33 days while we share it out and try and make this thing the biggest thing we've done so far.
Yes. Thanks so much, everybody. As always, you guys are amazing and have been huge support. Can't thank you enough for all of that. So with all that, everybody have a good night, great rest of the weekend, and stop back by and see us sometime next week. Goodbye, everybody.